Habersham is filled with unique teachers. Let's meet one and see his excitement about the new campus.
Yeah, so I ended up at Habersham almost 5 years ago now, after teaching in public schools for a number of years and then at another secular private school. By the influence of some friends of mine who said, hey, you should check out the school and kind of what they're doing. And to be honest, I had avoided religious education as a teacher for a while because of some of the stereotypes and sort of insider information I'd heard from other teachers. So I was very leery to jump in to teach at a Christian school. But once I read more about the Habersham School and their philosophy of Christian classical education and talked to people and found out what they were doing and what kind of ideals they were trying to promote, I was really, really interested and excited about the chance to offer students a much more well-rounded education instead of pretending that all the subjects, history, math, philosophy, science, literature, all these things are separate entities. We can actually relate them to one another properly and deal with the really tough questions that I think all students have, but maybe most schools don't offer the space to have honest, open dialogue about those things. So I'm very excited about the chance to help students explore the world that God has created in all of the tricky nuances that come with it. And I think that the Habersham School offers us the best opportunity in Savannah to do that.
We were itching to ask Mr. Manley his thoughts on the new building, like what he's most looking forward to, and how will the new academic building and campus affect science and math teaching. Here's what he said.
I'm very excited about lots of things on the new campus. I'm excited about being all under one roof and getting a chance to see more of my colleagues who teach in the lower school and middle schools, and be able to interact with them more frequently, and obviously the students more frequently as well in the younger grades that I don't get to see very often. But of course, I'm very excited about the new science lab space that we're going to have. Teaching in Habersham Hall the last few years has been a lot of fun in lots of ways, been very interesting to get creative with the space here. But it does turn out they didn't build jail cells in 1897 with science labs in mind. So having a space dedicated to doing science experiments and helping kids understand that the world that we've been given in even deeper ways with proper lab settings, it's going to be really exciting, not to mention all of the fantastic natural space that we'll have there to explore. It's going to give us some really unique opportunities to do some creative things that I think will continue to enhance the education that we're able to provide to students. It's going to be very exciting.
We couldn't leave Mr. Manley's class without asking more information about the Wheel of Justice.
So if I have a student who could use a little extra exercise, maybe run the stairs 3 or 4 times. If you have a student who really just doesn't like being around people, I might offer them a hug day where every student in the school will get to hug them the next day. Something that will speak to their heart in special ways and remind them that maybe they should make wise decisions.
Currently over on Chatham Parkway, land is still being cleared and trees are being removed to make way for the building. Much in part thanks to some familiar Habersham faces.